is Bianca Censori? I bet you've been thinking the same thing. The new alleged Mrs. West has a lot more going on than just being Kanye's new boo. Number 1. Head architect. Bianca Censori started working with Kanye when he scouted her design talent and offered her a job via Instagram DMs. She quit her student designer job with the Australian architectural firm DP Tuscano Architects, and 3 months later, she moved to LA and joined the Yeezy family as a lead architectural designer in 2020. Number 2. When she met Ye. Bianca and Kanye's relationship only started sparking dating rumors in December 2022, once Kanye dropped his single, Censori Overload. We'll get to that later. Things clearly blossomed with these two once Kanye and Kim's divorce was final, but they've been in each other's lives since Bianca started working at Yeezy in November 2020. Even though they've been spotted at the Waldorf Astoria eating lunch, this couple is still keeping their relationship private. Number 3. Family's blessing. With how quickly this romance has developed, they went from potentially dating to married in a month. You're probably wondering how Bianca's family feels about her new marriage and husband. Her sister, Angelina Censori, says, "It's very exciting news for both my sister and the family, but we choose to have some privacy for the time being." Another relative, Alicia Censori, also says the Censori family is super happy for both Kanye and Bianca. Masters in architecture. Bianca holds a bachelor's and master's degree in architecture from the University of Melbourne. Her talent as a designer was how she landed her job with DP Tuscano Architects. Her former boss, Joe Toscano, describes her as a hard worker with an engaging personality and a deep commitment to design. It was those qualities that had her employed fresh out of undergrad and through her master's program. Number 5. Businesswoman. Bianca has always been a go-getter when it comes to her career. Even though her qualifications are in architecture, Bianca started her own jewelry line of crystal-filled mesh chokers and bracelets called Nylons in 2013, just after she finished high school. Nylons was her creative, artistic side shining through, and she says it was a great outlet that grew into a business when she started architecture. Number 6. Post and keep. The former Mrs. West hasn't been as quiet as the new Mrs. West on social media. Kim has been active on her Instagram story since the news broke of her ex's new wife, Bianca. In fact, she posted she has less to say and more to do right now, along with other motivational messages to say she'll always be the GOAT. There's also the TikTok she's been singing along to Kill Bill by SZA. But don't expect any social media responses from Bianca because she deactivated her Instagram account once the news got out. Number 7. I-dos. To be legally married anywhere, you need to sign and register a marriage license. Kanye and Bianca may have held a private commitment ceremony in California, but they haven't filed a marriage license to make things official in the eyes of the law. However, Kanye has been spotted wearing a $154,000 platinum 3-carat emerald-cut diamond wedding band to symbolize his commitment to Bianca. Number 8. Honeymoon in Utah. Bianca and her new spouse celebrated their honeymoon in the 5-star Emingiri Resort in Utah. Rooms at this resort on average cost $5,000 per night. The property also has a 25,000 square foot Amman spa surrounded by stunning views of Canyon Point. A peaceful way to begin their newly committed lives. Number 9. Melbourne and LA. Bianca has been splitting her time between Melbourne, her home in Australia, and LA since she started working at Yeezy. But each city brings out a different Bianca. She told Vogue, "In Melbourne, I can cultivate my creativity, and LA is where I apply it." Now that she's with Ye, she may spend more time applying her creativity in LA. Number 10. An artist. Aside from the jewelry brand and her architectural background, Bianca is an artist and has had her sculptures displayed in Melbourne and Miami Art Week. She has always wanted to be a sculptor, and since she was a child, she's been drawn to artistic ventures. And she says that it's the artistic and pragmatic side of architecture that drew her to the field. Number 11. Censori Overload. Kanye dropped his hint of the blossoming relationship between himself and Bianca with his single that's a play on the term Censori Overload and his new wife's last name. He also hinted at their marriage by pointing to his religious, biblical beliefs around marriage and intimacy. It's the most Ye way to announce his nuptials. Number 12. Blonde hair, don't care. Fans can't help but notice just how much Bianca resembles Kim. In fact, she resembles a lot of the women Kanye has been with in the past. But now that she's dyed her long natural brunette locks platinum blonde and cut it to pixie length, identical to the bleach blonde look Kim had been rocking for most of 2022, it's clear Kanye has a type. Bianca has accomplished a lot before she became Ye's leading lady. What are your thoughts on the newlyweds? Let us know in the comments below. And for more updates on your favorite celebs, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Things Celebrity.